Okie dokie, I think it's rolling. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia, and in this week's lesson, we are going to talk about how to share progress updates about your goals, and we're going to focus on using past tense and present perfect continuous to do this. We are also going to talk about how to use the word yet with these grammar points.
For just
So
$67, you can
that
make
this
as
will
many
be
videos
a
as you
very
want.
good lesson
You never
for
need to pick up a camera or
beginners.
use
If
any
it is your first time joining a live stream, I think this will be a good lesson to begin with. And of course, if you have joined this January 2020's live streams, or 2021, we're going to review a couple of topics that we've talked about so far this month. So I hope everybody has a good chance to make some good example sentences today. So as you join, please make sure to like and share this video so that other people can find today's lesson. That would be super, super cool. And I will come and say hi to the viewers who are joining us live in the chat in just a second. While we wait for others to join us live, as always, some quick announcements. First is about this banner at the bottom of the screen, this free PDF cheat sheets banner right here. If you want to get some extra vocabulary and expression practice, you can check the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video if you're watching on Facebook. There are PDFs with focus vocabulary and focus expressions you can download to check out. There are some new ones available. If you have not checked for a while, please take a look. There are some new ones that look at conversations, like speaking on the phone. Also, some key common everyday verbs that would be really, really helpful to know. So not just these ones that I have printed out, but they have been updated. So if you haven't looked in a while, please check it out. You could talk about many different topics, so download as many as you like and save them to your phone, your PC, print them out, whatever. Check them out. I hope they're helpful for you. You need your name and your email address to get those. So please take a look at that if you want to study some vocabulary with us. And other point, as always, if you have questions for me, you can send them to me for the Ask Alicia series, our question and answer series. This is available, the link for this is available in the YouTube description, so you can check that in the YouTube description. If you're watching on Facebook, check that there. And you can also, this is where you can find me on social media, on Instagram, if you would like to do that. Some of you ask about that. The link for this is also in the description. So you can send vocabulary questions, grammar questions, culture questions, whatever comes to your mind during today's lesson or later. There is a link to send your question to me at englishclass101.com/ask-Alicia. So check it out. That would be cool. Okay, that is everything for announcements. I will come and say hello to you. It looks like YouTube is okay. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Welcome. Abraham Pena. Ooh, you've learned a lot from the channel. That's super cool. And you follow me on social media. That's also super cool. Thank you. Okay, Salma Zaki. Hi, good to see you too. Thanks for joining in YouTube. Francisco says, Alicia. Hi, Alicia. Great. Okay, cool. Everybody is good. On Facebook, I'm coming for you, Facebook. Do I see you, Facebook? Yes, I do. Hi, Facebook. Facebook is also up. Welcome, Facebook. Everybody is joined, has joined live. Hi from Mexico, Charlie. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to share the video, and then I'm going to get started. Let's take a look at today's lesson topics. If you want to take a screenshot, please get ready. This will be your first chance to take a screenshot of the topics I'm going to talk about today. As I said, today will be very good for beginners. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about simple past tense, present perfect continuous, and then these grammar points with yet. 3 key points for today's lesson. And I'm going to focus a lot on using example sentences. After I introduce the key grammar, we're going to just practice lots and lots of sentences because there are many different goals, and I know many different people have different daily activities. So please feel free to send your example sentences live. I will try to check. Okay, okay, let's get started. So let's begin with simple past tense. Simple past tense. What is simple past tense? Okay, I'm going to very quickly introduce this grammar point. If you want to know more, I have made a video on the English Class 101 YouTube channel all about simple past tense. So let's review and then let's practice. Send some example sentences with simple past tense, yeah? All right, so what is simple past tense? We use simple past tense for an action that started, kind of small, an action that started and ended in the past at a specific point in time. An action that started and ended in the past at a specific point in time. Imagine this on a timeline. Here's the past, the star is now, this present moment, and into the future. So imagine this blue check mark is where the action started. The X is where the action ended. So the start and the end are in the past, before now. Okay? So this part, how do we make a pattern? For today's lesson, let's make it very simple. I, past tense verb phrase, plus a point in time. I, past tense verb phrase, plus a point in time. You can change this I, you can change the subject to he or she or it, of course. For today's lesson, we're talking about sharing progress and giving updates, like about your work or about your studies, about your project, something like that. So I'm going to focus today on using I, but of course you can change the subject. Okay? We use a past tense verb phrase. By this, I mean, we use a group of words here. Sometimes just one word is okay. Sometimes we need a few words, but we need to change the verb to past tense, past tense. So to do this, for a regular verb, add ed to the end of the verb. For irregular verbs, we need to memorize the past tense form. Finally here, in parentheses, these marks, these are called parentheses. Here, we have a point in time. So this means, when did the action happen? When did the action finish, really? Okay? For example, I finished that yesterday. I finished that yesterday. Finish right here, ed, this makes it past tense. So finish becomes finished in past tense. I finished that yesterday. So we use this and that to refer to the topic of conversation. Okay? So a project. Did you finish it? Yeah, I finished that yesterday. I finished that yesterday. Okay? Here's my point in time. Yesterday. When did the action finish? Yesterday. Another example. I sent that email last night. I sent that email last night. Sent is an irregular verb. So we need to change send to past tense. We make sent. Sent. I sent that email last night. So a super, super basic, simple past tense expression. I sent that email last night. Okay, some of your examples are coming in. Abdel Majdid, I hope I said that right. I eat a scrambled eggs yesterday. Close, but no. Eat. Change your verb to past tense. I ate eggs yesterday. I ate. Cesar on Facebook says, I finished my homework last weekend. Perfect. Nice one. I finished my homework last weekend. Efe says, I went out for a cup of tea this afternoon. Perfect. I went out for a cup of tea this afternoon. Many of you are writing, I finished my homework. I finished my homework. Great. Raquel says, I bought a new dress last week. Perfect. Nice examples, everybody. Good. Then, don't forget your negative form, the negative form here. To make the negative form, use didn't, which is the reduced form of did not. So, I didn't plus the base verb. So, please remember, in the negative form, the verb does not change. This verb does not change. You do not need to use a past tense verb in this part of the sentence. You do need to in a positive sentence. Negative, no change to the verb. For example, I didn't watch the video. I didn't watch the video. Or I didn't go to the meeting. I didn't go to the meeting. So, no change to this verb, go, and no change to this verb, watch. I didn't watch the video. I didn't go to the meeting. All right? So don't forget your negative point as well. Caitlin Young says, I didn't exercise enough. Very relatable. Okay, Jiren says, I played football yesterday. Good. Reginaldo says, I went to bed early yesterday. Nice one. Adrian says, I wrote that letter last Friday. Good. Paromita says, I went to market yesterday. Okay, that's nice. Jimmy, that's live? Yes, it's live. Every week is live. Okay, Luz writes in all caps. Luz Vanessa says, I didn't buy cake. Very nice. Oh, very nice example sentence. Okay, great job. Everybody is crushing it. Great job with simple past tense. Sounds fantastic. Okay, we have good example sentences. Oh, Nilar says, I ate crab yesterday at dinner. Ooh, nice, nice. Okay, good. Past tense. You guys rock with past tense. Very nice. Okay, so we'll take a quick break and then we'll go to the more challenging grammar point. Present perfect continuous. One of the all-time favorites, right? Okay, so quickly a short break and then we'll go to part 2. If you missed it earlier, I shared some free PDFs that you can get from the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video if you are watching on Facebook. There are many different topics. If you like cooking, check this one out. This is the cooking one. There's vocabulary for your kitchen, so you can print this out and like stick it on the wall in your kitchen, or put this on your refrigerator. On the back are key vocabulary words for cooking. So that's the idea with all of these. If you have not checked them out, you can take a look, pick something that's related to your hobbies. Ooh, here's another food one. This is dining, I know. I know it's hard to go to restaurants right now. On the back, there's a bunch of food vocabulary. So check these out. They are all for free, so it's easy to get them. You can find these from the link below the video if you're watching on YouTube, above the video on Facebook. Check it out. All right. Okay, so let's go to part 2 then for today's lesson. Part 2 is about present perfect continuous. I'm going to focus on present perfect continuous for part 2 very quickly. If you want to take a screenshot of today's lesson boards, go. We're going to talk now about present perfect continuous. What is the deal with that grammar point? Okay, so let's take a look. Also, if you have not, please make sure to hit the like button on this video so other people can find the lesson, and share, of course. That would be super cool. So let's take a look. Present perfect continuous. Present perfect continuous. What is going on with this grammar point? Okay, so present perfect continuous in blue. We use present perfect continuous to talk about, or to express, an action that started in the past and is continuing now. So it's continuing in the present, and it's going to continue in the future. So we really want to emphasize the continuing nature of the action. So people ask a lot, like, what's the difference between present perfect and present perfect continuous? And this is one of them. Like, you really want to emphasize that continuing action. So if you want to see this, if you want to try to understand with an image visually, imagine past, now, and the future. Here's our timeline going to the future. Imagine the action started here at this blue check mark. It continued in the past, and now at the conversation, it's still continuing, and it's going to continue in the future too. So we want to emphasize or stress the continuing action. So let's practice this pattern today. I have been plus an ing verb. So eating, teaching, listening, sitting, walking, and so on. I have been ing verb for or since. For or since. Again, I'm not going to talk in detail about this grammar point. There is a video on the English Class 101 channel I made all about present perfect tense. You can take a look at that to review. Remember, for and since, for and since. We use for before a length of time, since before a specific point in time. Yeah? Okay? So let's look at some examples and send me yours. Okay? So for example, I've been working on this for 6 months. I have been working on this for 6 months. Here I've reduced, yeah? I've is the reduced form, the short form of I have. I have. Please, when you are speaking, pronounce this V very clearly. I've been working on this. So on this, meaning on this project for 6 months. Okay? For 6 months. Another point many learners make a mistake with is this right here, this S, not 6 month. 6 month is incorrect. 6 months. 6 months. Okay? Another one. I've been thinking about this for a year. I've been thinking about this for a year. So, 1 year, in this case, there should be no S because the number here is just 1. I've been thinking about this for a year. Finally, I've been planning this project since December. I've been planning this project since December. Okay? So let's look at some of the examples you are sending me. Reginaldo says, I've been working from home since March of 2020. Very nice. I've been working from home since March of 2020. Mauri Lezana, I hope I said that right, on YouTube says, is it okay to use for a while? Yes, yes. For example, I've been working on this for a while. For a while. For a while is just like, it really depends on the time. Like, there's no clear time. For a while just means for a time. It's not specific. Great job. Cesar on Facebook says, I have been working at the factory for 1 year. Very nice example. Jermaine, I have been watching this live video. Okay, good. How long? I have been watching this live video for 19 minutes or so. Good. Okay. A negative. Alaratam. Nice try with the negative. I haven't been watching nothing. Very close. I haven't been watching anything. Anything. Use that any in your negative sentence. Okay? Nahora says, I've been attending your classes, not attending to, I've been attending your classes since October. Very nice. Luciano says, I've been eating since the morning. Very nice examples, everybody. On Facebook, Salma says, I have been working for 70 years at the hospital. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, that's incredible, Salma. Okay. Tree Funny says, I've been living in this house since 92. Great, and nice example. If you want to use a year, you don't have to say 1992 or 1997. It's very common to use just the last part, 97 or 92. Great example. Nice ones. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ella says, I've been waiting for him since 2 weeks ago. Very nice examples. Very nice examples. Iaint says, I've been studying English for many years. Great. All right. You are doing awesome with this grammar point also. Fantastic. Everyone is sending nice example sentences. Hanzala says, I have been living in Pakistan since 2002. Perfect. Perfect. I've been studying English for 1 year. I've been studying for 7 years. Many people are sending their English study experience too. That's nice. Okay, nice. Everybody's sentences are awesome. So I think you've got this grammar point. I think you've got it. So we'll put this down and we'll go to the last grammar point, how to use yet. Use yet. Fantastic. Nice job, everybody. Okay, so one more super quick break, and then we'll practice using yet. We'll practice using yet. So again, if you missed it before, just check out the link below or above the video to get free PDFs you can download to practice your vocabulary. But I'm into food today. I guess I want to show you the food ones a lot, so I'll try to find something different. Here's one you can practice for someday in the future, visiting the airport, traveling again. You never know. We might be moving again soon, in a few months, hopefully. Who knows? Okay, so let's go to part 3 for today. I'll show you today's lesson boards again. If you want to take a really quick picture, get ready, go. Okay, so we talked about present perfect continuous. Now we're going to talk about yet. How do we use yet to talk about our progress, to share our updates? Let's take a look. Also, don't forget to like this video. It will help other people find the lesson. That would be super cool. Okay, phew, going quick today. Your example sentences sound good. Okay, now let's take a look at this point, yet. How do we use yet? I see it. Okay, let's do this first and then we'll talk about some details. Yet. We use the word yet to express action, an action that is not complete, but that is expected to be completed. So something, it's not finished. I did not finish this action, but there's an expectation I'm going to finish the action. So that's a key with this grammar point. There's some expectation something is going to happen in the future with yet. Use yet in a negative sentence pattern. So I have some examples of this. What do I mean here? Okay. Here's the pattern I want to focus on today. I haven't past participle verb phrase yet. I haven't past participle verb phrase yet. I'm not going to talk about the past participle form of a verb. You can Google a list to study. For today, I want to focus on using yet at the end of a sentence. Yes, you can use yet in a different spot in the sentence. Today, let's focus on using it at the end of the sentence. For example, I haven't eaten lunch yet. I haven't eaten lunch yet. So lots of people ask, what's the difference? So can I use it without yet? I haven't eaten lunch. Yes, this is also correct. What's the difference? I haven't eaten lunch is a simple fact. That's it. Just neutral. I haven't eaten lunch yet expresses an expectation. So I expect I'm going to eat lunch today sometime. When? Maybe, I don't know. But I want to express that expectation. I use yet to do that. I haven't eaten lunch yet. I'm going to in 1 hour. Another example. I haven't sent that email yet. I haven't sent that email yet. Again, this is totally correct. I haven't sent that email. I haven't sent that email. Totally correct. A simple, neutral statement of fact. I haven't sent that email yet communicates the idea of an expectation. I haven't sent that email yet. I'm going to, but I was super busy this morning. So this is a really good way when you're giving a progress update to tell the listener, to tell the other person, or in writing as well. Using yet is a small but important hint, right? It shows you know there's an expectation. So this is one of those words you can use to really communicate effectively and efficiently with the other person. Another one, I haven't finished my homework yet. I haven't finished my homework yet. Okay? So again, all of these use haven't. You can use have not. I have not finished my homework yet. I have not sent that email yet. All of those are fine, but if you use have not, it sounds kind of stiff. Try to use this form. I haven't finished my homework yet. More natural. Okay? Then, one more. I wanted to include this pattern. It's very, very helpful. I haven't had a chance to infinitive verb yet. I haven't had a chance to something yet. What does this mean? So this is one we use on a busy day. If you work in an office or if you study in like a school where you see your coworkers or your classmates and you share tasks or you share information like that, and someone asks you, oh, have you sent that email? You can say, I haven't had a chance to send the email yet. So what's the difference between I haven't had a chance to send the email yet and I haven't sent that email yet? This haven't had a chance means I have been so busy this morning, or I have been so busy today. Today I had no chance yet to do that action. So this communicates that you're really, really busy with something. This does not have that same feeling. Just, oh, I haven't done it yet. That's all. This sounds like you're super busy. So just use whatever the verb you need here. I haven't had a chance to eat lunch yet. I've been so busy, right? This is what this sentence pattern communicates. So I wanted to include that, okay? Some examples from you. Luis on Facebook says, I haven't seen my new classmates. Good, nice example. Naoki says, I haven't been vaccinated for COVID. Yes, most of us, I think, at this point in time, but hopefully very soon, right? Salma says, I haven't written my essay yet. Good, nice example. Some others. Al-Ratam says, I haven't worked out today yet. Okay, good. I haven't worked out today yet. Yeah, good. Okay. I've been planning my vacation. Okay. Vladislav says, I haven't graduated yet. Nice one, nice one. Okay, good. Some others. I haven't had a chance to eat breakfast yet. Ooh, a very busy morning for someone on Facebook. Oh, I missed your name. Akmo, great. Okay. Dana, I haven't gone to bed yet. I haven't gone to bed yet on Facebook. Dana Gamal. Great. I haven't had a chance to call him. I haven't had a chance to finish my homework, say Mariana and Maye. Great. Very nice examples. Everybody, your example sentences are perfect today. Great job. Just a few little changes here and there. Very, very nice. I think that this grammar is nice for all of you. That's fantastic. So that means, I guess, you can share progress and give updates about your work, about your studies, about your projects, whatever. So that's super cool. Okay, then we'll finish there. Perfect. Woohoo! I'm on time for once. Oh, that's amazing. All right, so we'll finish up there for today's lesson. I'll show you one more time today's lesson boards if you want to take a quick screenshot. Boom, there they are. We talked about simple past tense, present perfect tense, and how to use yet. So I hope this was helpful for you. Okay, as always, I'll be back next week. Next week's lesson, here is the information for next week's lesson. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to make a 2021 study plan and set goals. I always try to make a lesson like this at the beginning of the year. So if you are thinking about making a plan for your studies for the year and want some ideas, maybe some tips, and also some things to think about for setting goals, please join me next week for that, and of course to practice. That will be January 27th. January 27th, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. If you don't know your local time, please use your Google skills and Google it. Figure it out. You can do it. All right, so I'll say goodbye there. Thank you, as always, for joining me. That was super, super cool. Thanks for your great example sentences. You guys crushed it. Woo, nice job this week. Check out the link below the video to get a bunch of free PDFs that you can use to build your vocabulary and your conversational phrase knowledge. Also, if you want to find me, oh yeah, if many of you ask about the broadcast time for this, you can set a notification on YouTube or on Facebook, or if you want, I also share a link on Instagram in my Instagram stories, so every week you can get a reminder and topic information there. The link for that is in the description, the YouTube description, so you can find me on Instagram there. All right, I will say goodbye. Thanks very much for liking and sharing. Have a great day. Have a great week. And